My name is Mohammed Ramadan Barry, and I will be presenting on the strategic management by Professor Clayton Christensen of Harvard Business School. This assignment was given by our Professor Nur Sakin Mohammed Nur. Firstly, I will begin with the introduction part. Clayton Christensen was one of the best-selling authors of 10 books, including his seminal work by the name of The Innovator's Dilemma in the year 1997, which received the Global Business Book Award for the Business Book of the Year. One of the main factors or concepts in this book is also the famous disruptive innovation that was created by Professor Clayton Christensen. The theory of disruptive innovation. The theory of disruptive innovation was first coined by Harvard Professor Clayton M. Christensen in his research on the Dex draft industry and later popularized by his book, The Innovator's Dilemma, which was published in the year 1997. Clayton Christensen, as I said earlier, was a Harvard Business School professor who coined or who created the strategic by the name of disruptive innovation. He is also known as the father of disruptive innovation. Strategic of Clayton Christensen. Disruptive innovation, a term or art coined by Clayton Christensen, describes a process by which a product or services takes a lot of root initially in application, like simple application at the bottom of market, relentlessly move up to the top of the market. Eventually, it was displacing, establishing competitors in the top market. New market disruptive strategic. New market disruption occurs when an innovative product creates a new market segment, whereas low-end disruption enters at the bottom and it was also existing wherein the market provide a good enough product to overserve the audience. Disruptive innovation, which is the strategic that creates a new market wherein it was providing different value network eventually, and also it overtakes established market leading firm products or services around the world. New market disruptive strategic continues. Disruptive strategics, it is the innovation that changes expensive, sophisticated products or services which was already available at the top of the line, and it gifted portion of customers to those that are more reasonable and open to a more extensive population. Let's take an example like Netflix. Netflix is a multinational company around the world and also multi-millionaire company. Netflix at the time, back then, before it became popular and profitable, Netflix used Professor Clayton Christensen's strategic. After using Professor Clayton Christensen's strategic, at that time, Netflix was criticized. In the previous time, they were criticized, but today, in our current life today, if you are calling the best companies around the world, definitely you will call Netflix company because of their production, their profitability, and the revenues they earn around the world. It was the strategic of Professor Clayton Christensen from the Harvard Business School who invented this strategic. It was this strategic that Netflix used today. Their company is successful. So this proved that this strategic is a very good strategic for all businesses. As for the conclusion part, as I said earlier, disruptive innovation, it is also known as a term of art coined by Clayton Christensen, which describes a lot of process by which a product or services can root initially in simple applications at the bottom of market, little by little move up to the top of the market, wherein it establishes competitors around its environment around the world at large. To succeed in the face of disruptive change requires established friends to master 3 distinct disciplines. To use this strategic and be successful in this disruptive strategic that was created by Professor Clayton M. Christensen from the Harvard Business School, you have to master 3 distinct disciplines. The first one is ideation, which means to generate potential new business ideas. And the next one is incubation, which means to validate this idea that was generated as a new business idea into the market. And the last one is scaling, which means to reallocate and access capability needed to grow into the new businesses. So that's all from my presentation. Thank you so much. I hope this presentation bring a lot of understanding to you and make you understand more of Professor Clayton Christensen, a strategic idea that bring a lot of changes to a lot of businesses around the world today we live in. Thanks.